Well, hello, and thanks for watching another episode of News of the Pews, where you can count on unapologetic 2A advocacy because gun rights are human rights. Not too long ago, I told you Rob Bonta is attempting to violate both the First and Second Amendment rights of 2A 3DP creators from afar by suing people in Florida for violating a law in Californistan.
How does that work?
Now, I speculated this suit might not go very far because the Ninth Circuit, the court in which the suit is filed, had already ruled that code is speech. But the Third Circuit ain't never heard of no free speech or no gun rights or none of that other bullshit you uppity pores keep talking about. Okay, well, that was wildly hyperbolic. To be honest, as disappointed as I am with this ruling, it's not exactly shocking. The court did not actually uphold the New Jersey law. What happened was that Defense Distributed sued New Jersey, claiming the statute banning the sharing of STL files for making guns violates both the First and Second Amendments. Skipping over some jurisdictional disputes, the case wound up in the Third Circuit, where a 3-judge panel unanimously ruled the plaintiffs did not provide sufficient evidence that New Jersey's laws prevented them from printing guns in Texas. Nor did they sufficiently prove the files in question have enough expressive value to be protected speech. It's important to note here the Third Circuit isn't saying it's perfectly fine to ban files. They agree that code can be speech, but they point out not all code is automatically protected speech. The court isn't saying that New Jersey can get away with banning files or printing. They're just saying the plaintiffs didn't offer much proof that New Jersey actually prevented them from making guns. And that really gets to the heart of why people don't like lawyers, doesn't it?
Lawyers.
But hey, it would be impossible for us to produce quality 2A propaganda without you. So if you are in a comfortable place in life, please help us stay in a comfortable place in life by contributing to our tip jars down there in the doobly-doo, joining this channel, or buying one of these sick t-shirts for just 15 bucks. Now, if you're not in a comfortable place though, remember, you don't owe us a thing. Please enjoy this 2A propaganda at the price of free $99 and continue to pray for us. Control freaks in Maryland remain committed to forcing you to choose between your rights. Want to carry a gun? Better not get caught having any unauthorized opinions. Want to redress your government for grievances? Better not worship the wrong deity. Dark side attorneys are desperately arguing in court to keep the Maryland law that bans guns at protests. Mind you, this law has been under temporary injunction for more than 2 years, and there have been a few protests during that time. The lawyers breathlessly claim the effect of the plaintiff's motion, if granted, would be to leave in place an injunction against laws designed to prevent gun violence.
But what about the children?
They went on to make wild speculations about what could happen, but don't seem to get around to giving any concrete examples of harm caused by the injunction. Almost as if they don't have any examples to point toward. But just because they whinged doesn't mean they will get their way. This was just one more motion in the case, and we will, of course, keep you updated. Alabama is considering a tax holiday for guns and gun-related purchases for the last weekend in August. If HB 360 passes, buyers would save the 4% state sales tax for those 2 days. I've seen this in other states, and not to be contrarian, but these bills put a bad taste in my mouth. It's not that I'm against them per se, but it's like pulling teeth to get these people to even acknowledge our rights. And for the record, in Alabama, it's still unlawful for 18-year-olds to carry openly or concealed. Armor-piercing ammo is banned, and you probably can't carry at a hotel if you don't have a carry permit. While I would not consider any of those to be particularly egregious infringements, I do think every one of them is more important to voters. But the spike in sales is more important to the donor class. It just comes off as transparent pandering to me. Why not make all gun, ammo, and training sales tax-free, or at least tax-deductible? I mean, the Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia is necessary to the security of a free state, and as you gentlefolk know, regulate, in this context, means to put into proper function. So, well-regulated means properly equipped and trained. And that seems to imply a duty on the state to provide munitions and training to needy families, or at the very least, to encourage the development of martial skills. Or have I gone full Celtic? Well, friends, rounds complete on 2, but before I go, your moment of completion. I love you.